like you will change your life if this is the only thing you focused on. I don't care about 1 and 2. I do. But if this is really like, if you focused on just committing to yourself and always following through, no matter if you felt like it or not, your confidence would literally skyrocket. Hello, all you gorgeous high achievers. Tiffany Julie here, certified high-performance success coach and online business coach. And today I am so excited to talk to you all about my courageously confident formula. It's a 3-step formula for you to be able to increase your confidence today, because every goal that you set for yourself, every ambition that you have, every expectation that you have for yourself stems from the level of confidence that you have. If you have a high level of confidence, you're going to go for bigger things, baby, right? Think about that. If you fundamentally believed in yourself 100% and you were like, hell or high water, I'm going to get that thing, or I'm going to follow through with what I say I'm going to do, you literally would set bigger goals for yourself. You'd have higher expectations for yourself, and you literally can achieve your potential, feel your potential on a daily basis if you fundamentally believe in yourself and have a high level of confidence. If you don't have a high level of confidence, think about the goals that you set for yourself. You're gonna probably set smaller goals, okay? And there is no right or wrong way here, but I know that if you have big visions on your heart, you've got big dreams for yourself, you want more confidence. So where does confidence come from? Confidence comes from your ability to create results. That's where confidence comes from, in your ability to create results. Well, there's a formula for that, okay? So there's 3 parts that you are going to need to master in order to create anything you want in your life. More health, more money, greater relationships, deeper connection with yourself, deeper connection with God. Whatever your goals are, you need to look at these 3 things and master these 3 things. First, it's your thoughts about those goals. It is your energy and the way you show up for the goals, and it is the actions that you take every single day on behalf of those goals. Those are the 3 things: thought, energy, action. All 3 of those, when you master those with any goal, with any result you want to create, then you're going to be able to move faster. This dictates the level of acceleration that you have towards any goal, okay? It also dictates the sustainability and the consistency of you showing up for that goal. So if something's missing here, if your thoughts are off or your actions aren't matching the level of ambition you have, like, you're going to move slower. And I know if you're here, you want to move at a high level pace, an accelerated pace. This is why my program is called High Performance Accelerator. I'm unavailable to move slow. And I know you're here because you want to achieve your things like yesterday. So let's increase your confidence, shall we? Step number 1, the only belief that you need to adopt in order to increase your confidence today is that you believe you're always going to figure it out. I fundamentally believe that hell or high water, no matter what goal I set for myself, I'm going to achieve that because I'm going to figure it out. I don't care how many times I fail. I don't care how many mistakes I make. I don't care how bad I suck throughout the process, because you're probably going to suck at some point, right? You're not going to be perfect at everything, and you certainly are going to fail along the way. I don't care about any of that shit. All I care about is that I'm going to achieve that goal. As long as I don't quit, and I'm not a quitter, I will get there. Maybe not in the time frame I set for myself. However, that doesn't matter. I always release the time frame. I have a time frame because I know that time fills the space that we give it, and it's very productive to have a deadline so that you have a target that you can go after. It's something that can be measured as well along your process of achieving that goal. However, the deadline for me, it doesn't matter. It's the outcome that I'm going for that does, okay? So fundamentally, I believe in my ability to figure it out. LA Weekly, the magazine, wrote an entire article based on this. They interviewed me because they were like, what do you believe helps people to be successful? I'm a success coach. I work with a lot of people that are very successful. And I noticed a commonality within all of these successful people. They always believe in their ability to figure it out. So imagine if you fundamentally believe that. If every day you woke up and you're like, I can figure out anything, you would set your goals way higher. You would have higher expectations for yourself. You wouldn't have so much anxiety when you set goals like, how the hell am I going to do this? It's like, no, I know I'm going to do that. So how am I going to do that? It's a different energy. Like, how the heck am I going to do this? Oh my gosh, how the heck am I going to do this? Is a different energy than, all right, I set this goal. How am I going to do this? What's my path? What's my plan? Two different energies, right? So do you believe in your ability to figure it out? Look at your track record with your goals. Do you, hell or high water, figure it out? Are you the type of person that's like, okay, I've got my problem-solving method or process for myself. I know how to emotionally, intelligently move through challenges as they show up. I'm prepared. I plan for failure. Like, are you somebody who believes in their ability to figure it out and actually has processes, tools, resources to help you when it gets tough? Because it is going to get tough. The journey is going to get hard at some point. So we need to plan for those hardships ahead of time. That also increases your confidence. But if you don't fundamentally believe that you're going to figure it out, if you're always questioning your abilities, if you're always like playing in the energy of doubt and doubting yourself, it's probably because you don't follow through with what you say you're going to do, which is step 3. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves here. So start adopting the belief that you can figure out anything. And every single day, I want you to pay attention to this. Put it on your radar. Put it on a sticky note, put it everywhere, put it on your mirror when you're getting ready, and lipstick. I can figure anything out. And as you move through your day, notice when challenges arise, how you deal with them. What is the version of you who believes in their ability to figure it out? How does that person handle that situation? How does that person handle the chaos, handle the, inconvenience that comes up? How do you handle it from the place that you're going to figure it out? Not, oh my God, why is this happening to me? This always happens to me. This is putting me behind. How could this have even happened? Blah, 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 and going into victim mode. No, we want you to start operating from the space that you're going to figure it out. I guarantee you, after doing this for like 30 days, if you set yourself a 30-day challenge and you had this as your number one focus, after the 30 days, you would be like, I got this. Any goal that you set, you're going to go, nope, that's mine. I got this. Like, just a matter of time. Okay, let's go. And you are going to set bigger goals for yourself. So that's number 1. You've got to have the belief that you are going to figure it out and you will always be okay. Okay? Because if you know that you're going to figure it out, you'll always be okay. Even if you fail at that goal, even if you don't achieve that goal, you're going to be okay. It's not like that's going to break you as a person. Okay? So step number 2 is to think about the energy that you're bringing. So we've got to align the energy with and how you show up every single day to your ambition. So how are you showing up? Are you showing up with a curiosity? Okay, curiosity is like, I have also noticed with these people who are really successful that I coach, they have this curiosity. They're not attached to the outcome, okay, of any goal. They release the outcome. They're like, it's not about the outcome for me. It's about the journey. It's about getting to know myself at a deeper level. It's about the challenge. It's about like knowing what I'm capable of and figuring that out and being able to every single day extract wisdom and lessons and coding from what I'm going through so that I can become the best version of me. I can feel my potential eventually someday or even every single day. Like, that's how successful people approach their goals. They don't tie the outcome to their identity. They're not like, oh my God, if I don't achieve this goal, I suck, or I just, I can never do anything right, or whatever. That's not even the energy. The energy of it is curiosity and the wonder of like, oh, how am I going to handle this? What tools and resources and mindsets do I need along the way to make me stronger, to make me more confident, to make me a better human? Okay, so think about how you're approaching your goal every day. Are you getting up in the energy of, wow, I can't wait to see what I learn about myself today? Like for me, I personally value growth and evolution over anything. It's like my top value, hence why I'm a coach. I help people grow and evolve every single day. It's like what I do. But it's like, this is what successful people value. They value the growth. They value the evolution. They value the knowledge of learning more about themselves, getting to know themselves on a deeper level. And so what if you just gave up the whole outcome thing, okay? And you just gave it up and you were like, okay, I believe that. Because fundamentally, if you believed that you were going to get there eventually, you wouldn't even have that in your radar. You wouldn't even have that in your mindset as you were going and marching towards that ambition. How can you show up with more curiosity every single day? How can you also reflect every day and say, okay, what did I learn about myself today as I was, taking the action to achieve my goal? What did I learn about myself? What worked today? What helped me today? What didn't work today? How did I play a part in that? How can I evolve myself to be better tomorrow, to do it better tomorrow? And if you have this mindset of this optimization and you have reflection in your calendar every day and you're extracting this wisdom, you, my friends, are going to be like the wisest person in the room, and people are going to start coming to you and being like, how do you do that? And you're going to be like, oh, I know, because you took a moment to integrate what was happening. You took a moment to reflect. And I also know that all the successful people in my orbit, they reflect every hour. They don't just reflect on a daily basis. They're reflecting every hour. How did I do? What happened? Did I move my goals forward? Did I get distracted? How can I be better over the next hour? It's not even a daily process with these people. It's an hourly process, okay? So if you want more success and more confidence, that also is going to help you, because as you learn more about yourself and you have this greater awareness about what works for you and what doesn't, you're going to stop doing the shit that doesn't work for you. And when you stop doing the things that don't work for you, you're going to naturally have more success. You're going to naturally achieve more. You're going to naturally be able to do more. You're going to naturally be able to move faster. And when you can see that, that's momentum and that's progress. And you're going to get confidence from that as well. So it's like, because you're gaining confidence through that process. And the more confidence you have, the more confidence you have, okay? And so it's all an internal game, really, at the end of the day. So the more you know about yourself, the more knowledge you have about yourself, all that is competency. Competency is just knowledge. And the more that you know about yourself, then the better you can set yourself up for success in the future. And so it's about extracting all of that knowledge so that you can feel more confident about yourself. So that's number 2. And then the magical number 3 is action, baby. The people who are most confident, when they say they're going to do something, they follow through. When they say they're going to do something, they follow through with those actions. So I want you to pay attention to and look at how often are you saying you're going to do something and then you don't do it. You don't follow through. Because every time that you say you're going to do something and you commit to an action to move your goal forward and then you don't do it and you say, oh, I'll do that tomorrow, or oh, I don't feel like it, you steal your confidence from you. You chip it away little by little, because what you're teaching your brain in that moment is that you don't have enough emotional intelligence to stick with what you said you were going to do. Because really, at the end of the day, follow through comes from your emotional intelligence. Because the only reason why you wouldn't do what you said you were going to do is because you don't feel like it. Okay? And emotional intelligence, that's an emotion. When you don't feel like it, that's an emotion. So we need to plan for those situations, because you're not going to want to follow through, right? Like your mind isn't built to follow through. Your mind will tell you all sorts of crazy things as to why now is not a good time. It will doubt that what you planned in the calendar. It will tell you, oh, it's, you're not prepared enough for that to do it. Oh, wait till tomorrow because now is not a good time. Like all of that jargon in your head, you've got to learn how to manage that conversation, because that conversation in your mind is either giving you energy or it's taking energy away from you. Okay. And so we need to have that level of emotional intelligence to follow through. So you're in a relationship with yourself. Imagine if you were in a relationship with someone who never followed through with what they said. They committed to going to lunch with you. They committed to going to the gym with you. They committed to hanging out. But every time it comes down to it, they cancel and they never follow through. Or every time you call your friend and you need help or support or you need to talk through something, they don't have the time for you. And they're like, oh, I can't do that right now. You are in a relationship with yourself. You wouldn't trust that person who always canceled with you, right? So if you're always canceling with yourself because what you put on your calendar and what you said you were going to do and what you planned you were going to do, that's a commitment with yourself, nobody else, okay? So if you aren't following through there, well, then you are literally developing a negative relationship with yourself. And your subconscious mind starts to say over time, oh, okay, it doesn't matter. She said she was going to do that because I could just tell her, oh, it's not the right time and she's going to not do it. So you're training your brain in a very negative, non-supportive way when you do that. So you will change your life if this is the only thing you focused on. I don't care about 1 and 2. I do. But if this is really if you focused on just committing to yourself and always following through, no matter if you felt like it or not, your confidence would literally skyrocket, to the moon, over the moon, because think about that. When you follow through with a commitment, you feel good. You're like, oh, damn, I planned this. I had a great week. I did everything I said I was going to do. Think about the last week that you had where you followed through on the majority of things. Didn't you end the week feeling super productive, progress, momentum, confidence, and then you had the best weekend, and then you crescendoed the energy into the next week, and then you kept that momentum going and you accomplished more over the next week, and then it kept going in that direction, right? Have you ever felt that at some point along your journey? I'm sure you have. If you've set goals and you're used to growth and personal development and you set goals for yourself regularly, I'm sure you've had a period in time where you've done that. Now the name of the game is just to keep the consistency with that, okay? So, and think about the energy of you planned a boatload of tasks for the week and then you didn't follow through on anything. How do you end the week feeling? You feel like shit about yourself. You're like, oh, see, I don't have the capacity for that. Oh, I must have planned wrong. And then the doubt seed gets planted over and over and over again when you don't follow through with what you say you're going to do. So that's my courageously confident formula. 3 parts. It's the thought and the belief in your ability to figure it out and that you'll always be okay no matter what. Number 2 is the energy you bring to your goal. Get in the curiosity energy and make it about the journey, not the outcome. Extract the wisdoms and lessons that you are learning about yourself so that you can gain that competency, so that you can increase your confidence. Step number 3 is focus on the action and your follow through with the actions and the commitments that you make to yourself to achieve your goal. If you do all 3 of those things, my friends, set a 30-day challenge for you. Actually, no, I am challenging you to do this for 30 days. Focus on this, and your mind will be blown on what you are capable of. And I'm going to do an entire episode on follow through and how you can plan for the moments where you don't feel like following through on what you say you're going to do, okay? And how you can plan those negative sort of conversations in your mind, because they're going to happen. And if you have a plan for them, you'll feel more confident. Just winging it doesn't work. That's not where confidence lies. Planning for these things is where confidence lies. So I'm going to do an entire episode on that. But I wanted to just focus in on these 3 things today. So imagine what you're going to be able to do if you just increased your confidence by even 10%. What goals would you set for yourself? If you had 10% more capacity, what would you set for yourself? If you had 10% more energy to work towards your goals, what would you set for yourself? Okay. And it's not even about going to the next level. It's what would you actually be able to achieve? So think about your goals right now. How can you bring the belief in your ability to figure it out? Sit down, journal it out. I would get very clear on what you believe about your ability to actually achieve that goal now. So write your goal down. If it's to achieve a $20,000 a month and you've never done that before, I want you to write down your beliefs about that goal and get very intimate with that. And then ask yourself, are those helping me to follow through, or are those negatively impacting my follow through? Because again, all those thoughts about your ability to achieve the goal are going to come up when you have to take the action to achieve the goal. So sit down, get clarity on that, and then rearrange those thoughts, and every day start showing up and saying, okay, I'm the type of person who believes in my ability to figure it out. I'm the type of person who, hell or high water, is going to achieve my goals no matter what. Now, the second thing I want you to gain awareness around is, are you attaching your goals to your identity, the outcome of those goals to your identity? And if you are, then we need to detach that. Like, you've got to journal about how you can detach from the outcome and make it more about the process. What do you want to learn about yourself throughout the process of you achieving your goals? What does that look like for you? Because everybody has a different conversation here. So I want you to get clear on that. Like, what is your plan? What are you looking for? What do you want to, where do you want to evolve? Where do you want to grow? What competencies do you want to learn? What skills do you want to increase along the way of achieving your goal? And all that competency, then you have a plan behind, okay? Which is, by the way, going to increase your confidence again. And the third is like the actions. So your follow through, take inventory of last week, today. Did you follow through on what you said you were going to do? Or did you say, oh, I don't feel like it. Oh, I'm going to do that tomorrow. How did you manage that conversation in your head? Did you allow the thoughts to dictate your actions? Or were you the captain of your ship in that moment and you redirected your thoughts? Because, by the way, you get to choose your thoughts. The first thoughts that come up are involuntary, but the second thought you think, the third thought, the fourth thought, that's a choice at that point, my friends. So, do you have enough emotional intelligence to be able to understand when your mind is playing tricks on you and when you need to steer the ship back where it needed to go because you just got off course for a second? But the faster you steer it back towards where it is that you want to go, you get yourself back on track. So think about that. What does that process look like for you? How do you want that conversation to go in the future so that you can follow through on all the things that you schedule for yourself, okay? That's what I have for you guys today. If you want personalized help with this, please reach out to me. Go to tiffanyjulie.com, book a consultation call with me. This is exactly what I help my clients to do, is to increase their confidence so they dream bigger, they have bigger visions for themselves, they feel their potential every day, they are achieving, they're progressing, they're growing, they're learning more about themselves. And it is just such an honor to watch people go through that process, honestly. And so it would be an honor to help you and support you through this journey. I can't wait to talk to you about your goals and dreams. But besides that, go out and do the work, okay? Nothing's going to change unless you change what you're doing. If you don't like your level of confidence, if you don't like your follow through, if you don't like your results, if your mind literally is a negative Nancy, do what I'm telling you to do, and you will increase the level of success immediately. Immediately, you will see a difference in just 1 week, my friends, of doing this. I love you. You're amazing. You're doing a great job, and we'll talk to you in the next episode. Have a great day. If you've enjoyed this conversation with me today, you will absolutely love working with me one-on-one in my high performance coaching program. All my clients say the same thing. Tiffany, I don't recognize my life. In a short period of time, 1 round of coaching with me, just a few months, you literally will transform every category of your life and take all of it to higher levels of success. Book a consultation call with me. It will be the most transformative hour of your entire life, guaranteed. The link to do that is in the description below, or head over to tiffanyjulie.com. Listen, sometimes we have to admit that we've taken ourselves as far as we can go. Every extraordinary person will tell you that they have a coach, a mentor, a trainer, a teacher, someone that can hold them to a higher standard, someone who can be there to push them to their edges so that they can know what they're capable of. Honestly, my clients are like, Tiffany, I don't recognize my life. I didn't even know I was capable of these achievements. I didn't even know this was possible for me. They're mind blown and they just want to keep going to entirely new levels. I'm going to teach you how to do that in my high performance coaching program. So book that conversation, and I cannot wait to support you in achieving your next level.
After our first actual coaching call, I went from a complete funk to boom, immediately back in the game, better than I had been ever before. She'll help you go to a level that you've never even been before. Literally, some of the greatest transformations I've ever been in my life have been conversations with her, and the results have been astounding. My business grew, my income grew, which are all great things, but I have to tell you, my personal happiness went to all new levels. My relationship with my wife has gone to all new levels. I'm a significantly better husband and father than I was. My spiritual growth has been unbelievable. My connection with Source, my ability to manifest and create. There's been no greater investment I've ever made. Any of the investments I've had into the stocks, any of the investments in cryptos, any of that stuff, nothing has paid me better than investing in myself and working with Tiffany Julie.
I've had my biggest month in business, which was over $60,000. I made the same amount of money that I did the previous year in half the time.
Helped me get dialed in on my marketing strategies and really coming up with a plan that felt easy.
My income has quadrupled. I am more productive. I just have this deep knowing that I can accomplish the goals that I set forth.
I'm 10 pounds lighter and more ripped than I've been in the last 10 years. And I literally feel like I'm 10 years younger. And
my business grew, and basically in a few months, my revenue doubled. So it's pretty amazing that I was able to grow this business in such a short time.
I also was able to leave my 9-to-5 and launch 3 of my own business ventures.
My self-confidence was boosted. I felt so much more empowered. I believed in myself so much more.
One of the most important things that she really helped me is to bring back my innate happiness.
I had my biggest month in business. I got an entirely new website with new branding. I revamped my coaching programs and packages. I doubled my pricing. I created a new lead magnet. I started a podcast.
There I broke into my first 5-figure month. Then we did some next level branding and positioning, which was huge to actually get some really clear messaging going.
Tiffany's the real deal. Jump in, hire her. You'll thank yourself.
It's some of the best money I've ever spent in my life, in my business life.
So if you're looking to grow, try something new, do something different, achieve the next level, just become the best version of yourself, Tiffany is an excellent choice to entrust your future with.